Okay, then, in 1957, neighboring villagers went to check on a quiet farming settlement in Yoruba land, and all they found was silence. Cooking fires were still burning, palm wine was still fresh in calabashes, and clothes were still hanging on lines. But not a single person was there. There were no bodies, no blood, and no footprints. The entire village of Araromi Oke had simply vanished. The village sat in the old western region. It was a farming and hunting community nestled somewhere between what is now Oyo, Oshun, and Ekiti states. When the story spread, three theories came with it. The first was that the villagers had broken a sacred covenant with Ogun, the god of war and iron, and in his anger he had reclaimed them. The second theory was that the land itself was cursed. People said that Araromi Oke was built on forbidden ground, and yet had simply swallowed it back. The third, and the question that even skeptics cannot answer, is that if the community itself simply migrated, where are the British records? Because the British documented everything, every minor village relocation, every movement of people. But there are no records of Araromi or Care anywhere. In 2025, journalists and historians went looking for answers. Pulse Nigeria, Eagles Fall sites, and multiple fact checkers all arrived at the same conclusion. They said there was no credible evidence that Araromi or Care vanished overnight in 1957. There were no colonial records, no state documents, and no academic confirmations. What they found instead was this. There are multiple Yoruba towns with similar names, and they found that there is a real village called Araromi Oke in the Ogun Waterside local government area. It still exists and it is still populated. The village that they said vanished never actually vanished. But here's the thing, elders and community leaders have debunked this story. Historians have debunked it. Fact checkers have also debunked it. But it is still being shared all over Nigerian social media right now. Because in Yoruba oral tradition, a story doesn't survive 68 years because it is factually correct. It survives because it is teaching something. It is either teaching reverence for the land, respect for the gods, or the understanding that a community can disappear not by vanishing physically, but by losing its spirit, its covenants, and its identity. The real Araromi Oke still stands, but in the story, it remains the village that never came back. Be it myth or history, this story has survived 68 years. Nigeria has always known how to keep a mystery alive. Follow for more stories that make you question everything.